Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll explain the difference between UI and UX design and how to differentiate them. So UI is short for user interface. UX is short for user experience. So both of them are essential when it comes to designing a digital product. So you need the UI because that is what the users will interact with. The buttons, the icons, the fonts, the color, all makes up the user interface. So the user experience, on the other hand, are like the aspect of designs that users cannot see, they cannot touch it, but they can feel it while using your product. For example, let's say a user wants to send money from his banking app to his friend's account. And then when they open the banking app, the user interface in this application involves the button, the icon, the input field where they type the money and then the description, and then the color and typography makes up the user interface. And then the user experience in this case scenario involves things that they cannot see. It has to do with the feeling, how they felt while using your product. If they feel like your product takes a lot of time to maybe load the transfer page, they will feel like your whole app is shitty and it cannot actually carry out transactions properly. And then if you design it to be very easy for them to send money from their account to their family's account or their friend's account, they will categorize your app as an app that is easy to use. It just has to do with their mindset while using your application. So if you want it to feel like very friendly, user friendly, you design it to be friendly. If you want it to be very tech savvy, you design it to be tech savvy. And the elements you use to communicate these things matter. And that's what makes it the experience that the user will actually have while using your product. So both of them are very essential when it comes to designing a digital product. Without the UI, you cannot communicate the feeling that you want your users to feel while using your product. Without the UX, the UI will feel useless as well. So the UI and UX, they both need each other to communicate or help the user achieve a certain goal. So let me give you another example using fashion and food. So when you try to prepare a meal, the thought process behind the meal preparation is the user experience in this case scenario. And then the meal that the user will eat or the person will eat is now the user interface in this case scenario. So the user interface is what people can interact with, like the food, what people can actually eat. The user experience is how and what you want them to feel while eating your food. For example, if you cook it to taste really nice, they would say, oh, his food is usually nice. I'll always go there to buy food. And if it doesn't taste nice, people will feel your product or your food is not nice. So let me also give you another example using fashion. So for example, this cloth I'm wearing, the reason why I actually got it is because I wanted to feel simple. I'm a simple person and I like simple outfits. If I'm kind of like the shouty type of person, I'll go for a shirt that has a lot of, font and design on it so that it will be shouty. I'm just a calm guy. That's why I actually got this. It's the same thing when it comes to digital products. You have the user interface, what the users can interact with. You have the user experience, how the user will feel while using your products. That's all for this video. If you found value from this video, please don't forget to like and don't forget to share with someone else who might need this video as well. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep creating.